Jibril Nuruddin, Abdul Rahman Yaya, Mohammed Asigri Suleiman, and also Mohammed Hadi. The coach is Coach Jimmy James Kobler. These are the 11 men beginning the game for the home team. On the part of Accra Hearts of Oak, we have Benjamin Asari in post, Theophilus Collison, Kelvin Osei Asibe is back into the lineup after missing their last game. We have Samuel Amofa, Hamza Isa, who loves scoring against Karela United, Sani Ishak, Ransford Mensah, Mohammed Hussein, Isaac Frimpong Adams, the man who once upon a time played for FC Cincinnati. The head coach is Abubakar Ouattara. Maxwell Owusu, as I mentioned earlier on, will be in charge of affairs this afternoon. Robert Konye in commentary position, proudly and also well supported by Dangana Daniel.
Karela versus Hasselhoff, a game you can never take history away from, in as much as Karela United are not on good form this season. You know, Hasselhoff are yet to win a game away to Karela United. The last home meetings in terms of away performance for Hasselhoff, they drew 2 and then they lost 2. So it is obvious that it's not much as, you know, Karela United are not on good form, but in terms of history, it is backing them massively very well here. Also, Karela has found a way to score in the last meetings between Accra Hasselhoff, and I believe that in terms of scoring, they are not going to find mistakes in terms of finding the back of the net against Hasselhoff, because the last 2 games they've been able to find the back of the net against, Accra Hasselhoff. And also, one thing that is so obvious that Hasselhoff, on the 17th day of November, Hasselhoff never lost a game since 1985, and it's obvious that, you know, it's going to play a massive role here as the day is 17th November over here today. And I believe some of these historic antecedents are going to play a very massive part in this game, going forward, as we expect from these 2 teams. And I believe that Coach Jimmy Kobler not in good form this season, looking at, you know, they are just not good enough in terms of hook performance in a win. The last home game they played, they lost, and then it's not in good record against them. So I believe that it's going to be a game of, you know, interesting numbers. But the best team, I believe, is going to win this game.
Karela United have won just 1 home game this season. They lost 1-0 to Asante Kotoko at the National Sports Complex in match day 1. Also, they drew 1-1 against Accra Lions, 1-1 against Samates. They won 1-0 over Hearts of Lions, and also they lost 1-0 to Nations FC. Just a win this season at home, and this time they play against one of the most successful teams in the history of the Ghana Premier League. Let's see, would this be their 2nd home victory, or the poor run will continue?
And Hamza Issa, in the last 2 games against Karela, he scored 3 goals. So he's one man. You know, Karela United must find a way to handle him offensively, and he's on a scoring form, you know, this season for Accra Hasselhoff. Let's see what he can do on the field.
Hasselhoff in their traditional rainbow colors. This is a ball which was directed towards Salim Adams, but he failed to get a touch. Hussein Mohammed. Hasselhoff taking the game to Karela United, trying as much as they can to attack them from minute 1. And Hamza Issa, the man who loves scoring against Karela, is in attack this afternoon for the Phobia boys.
Of course, last season, in all the 2 games they've played, Hamza Issa has been able to find the back of the net. He scored twice at home at the Accra Sports Stadium, and, you know, when
he's been one of the best goalkeepers this season in the Ghana Premier League. What a game he has had. 2 assists against Mediama. Intakwa. Interesting. You hardly see goalkeepers do that. Andre Lunin did same before the international break for Real Madrid when he assisted Vinicius Jr. Let's see if Benjamin Asare can repeat something like that here this afternoon.
He played 3 consecutive seasons for Accra Accra Great Olympics, and last season he played 34 games consistently for Olympics, and I believe that level of consistency is running here for Accra Hearts of Oak this season.
The man who likes scoring, he does again. What a story. Hamza Isa. When Hearts of Oak strikes in Tamale, you don't ask who scored. You just know it's Hamza Isa. Very, very good ball through. He ran well, and the man he's playing ahead of, Afriye Boateng, working towards and applauding him. The fans excited. Bedlam, pandemonium here at the Aliu Mahama Sports Stadium. Early days, and Hamza Isa has already blasted Hearts of Oak in front.
What a way to put your team in front. The defense of Karela United were in disbelief. They were disorganized, and looking at the positional awareness of the defenders of Karela, that was very, very poor and very, very bad. And make no mistake, Hamza Isa, last season, he scored 3 goals in 2 games against Karela United. And this afternoon, the man on the score sheet again is Hamza Isa. Just watch how the defenders of Karela messed up for this first goal.
We spoke about Hamza Isa a few minutes ago. Can Karela United get an equalizer? Of course. This is what top striker.
Just leave him space, and he's going to punish you. Look at the run. Hamza Isa, so deadly.
With that kick, ball cleared by Abdul Rahman Yaya. It was a good run for Audu Mohammed, but the defense of Hearts of Oak putting in much effort. Ball sent to the far right. Mohammed Hadi was unable to get a connection. The ball was a bit higher for him. Owusu Maxwell, who has also had some very good games under his belt as a referee in the Ghana Premier League. Salim Adam Hertz. Collison. The pass was too much. And Nasiru Abdul Karim. Good ball, Eric Wiafe Dakwa. Dakwa takes a cross. That ball was meant for Hadi, but Emmanuel Amankwa was able to put it off. Mohamed Abubakar. Flag up. Foul for the home team.
0 away win. But this time, the away team is in the lead. Accra Hearts of Oak, Kain KTC Hamza Isa. Recorded only 1 away goal in week 10.
That was a goal Accra Lions scored against Basake.
Of course.
But this week, it's been a bit even for their away teams. We are fit. Ball lost. Hussein has a focus on a break. Amankwa Osaya Sibe. Hamza Isa gets the touchdown. And the flag goes up against Hamza Isa.
can't see any fear factor in attack for Karela United this afternoon. And the pattern of play, they prefer to go on the wide areas. But individually, the quality is low. They struggle to take Hasselhoff players one-on-one. But the high line is causing them a lot of problems this afternoon. They did that and they considered the first goal. But they are still relying massively on the side defensive line.
Collison. Amankwa to the right. Isaac. Brilliantly. Again, flag up. For Karela United. Goes back. This was a good ball for Hardy, but the control wasn't the best of a kind.
You know, when you have to opt for crosses, you must check the attackers within the box, whether they are having that aerial dominance. You can float thousands of balls in the box, but it's 18 points this season. As of 10, 15th with only 9 points. Not the best of form for Karela United.
And a defeat here who sent relegation zone and subject to results from other teams could sink them deep.
And they've scored. They conceded 4, they scored only 3. So it's obvious that they don't have the best of defense. No wonder they conceded the first goal within the early minutes of the game.
Foul given. And you can see how to folk defending in numbers, and also when they need to attack, they try to open up.
Getting the defensive compatibility is something that is massive, and every team defense.
Was a cross, but Osea Sibe was giving away a corner, and that was a good header and a clearance from the young man.
Osea Sibe has been consistent in terms of performance, in terms of form for Hasselhoff from last season coming in. And he's the stand-up man at the back for Hasselhoff. Coupled with Benjamin Asare, 2 top leaders at the back for Accra Hasselhoff.
It's always good to have that. Ball out for a throw. Awudu Mohammed, he touches it in. Mohammed Hadi against Amankwa. Hadi still keeping possession. Abdul Latif, he goes to Rahman Yahya. Yahya with that pass. The flag was down, but the control was poor. Hussein. Theophilus Collison has lost that battle. The strike. Awudu Mohammed. Getting spaces in the Hasselhoff defense, but his inability to strike a better shot has been the challenge.
Karela must understand the defense they're playing against, and the goalkeeper, to be specific, they're playing against. This is Benjamin Asare.
Mohamed Abubakar goes to Mohamed Hadi. Latif. Hamza Issa seeking to torment the defense of Karela United single-handedly, and he seemed to be doing that quite well.
Forget about the 2 versus 1 overload on Hamza Issa. He's very smart.
Good turn from Riafe. Corner kick. Abubakar Ouattara in your shot. He believes history can have its way in, but he doesn't really trust that. Corner taken out by Isaac Frimpong. That was a very good strike. That was a very good strike from Mohamed Hadi. Strike from Mohamed Hadi and Benjamin Asare. Once again, proved to be a safe pair of hands. Be a safe pair of hands for the Phobians.
Impose Benjamin Asare, a very tough customer to beat. Look out the space in front of Hadi. He opted for a long drive, but Asare was imposed.
Salim tense. Bakar. Karela United having opportunities to create clear-cut goal scoring opportunities, but they are failing to take them.
Karela are getting some maturity in the game, but just to become and compose in front of goals.
Boubacar. Hasselhoek seem to be struggling to keep the ball. Collison. Hussein gets the touch. Nice play from Hussein. Sani Mohamed Isaac. Hamza Issa running into space. Hamza thought he had won a foul, but Maxwell Owusu. But again, Osayasibe doing very clean defensive work.
So many chances for Karela United, but just like I said, you must become and compose. Get the equalizer.
Riafe's pass to Hadi. That was a poor first touch from Hadi. Maybe a different way could have been the best for him.
Hadi's awareness was below belt.
Hasselhoek seem to be missing that central dominance. Karela United penetrating. That pass was lobbed towards Hadi again. Coach Jimmy Kobler, he complained about their inability to score here. He said against Nations they got an empty net, yet they failed to put the ball in the back of the net.
And that is something as a coach you must work on.
Sani. Good ball towards Isaac Frimpong. Frimpong keeps it in play. Collison. Salim Adams. Can he shoot? He does. Not quite good. Amankwa. And Hatterfolk's corner. Hearts trying to go in with the long balls. The central penetration seemed to be a problem for them.
Of course, leaving Theophilus Kolusun only in midfield is not giving that kind of grip that Haas is expecting.
Ball to Riafe. Locates Hardy. But Amankwa has kept it out. Maybe he could have done better. Asibe once again. Abdel Latif. Salim Adams wins it cleanly. Salim pushing forward. Pass towards Frimpong. Good defensive duties by Karela. Still Hasselhoff has it. Sani Ishak. Sani, can he shoot? He does. Feeble one.
Hasselhoff looking dangerous anytime they are moving from defense to attack.
Amankwa giving him a very good run for his man.
Hardy must up his game because since the blast of the whistle, he's been used as the only outlet in attack for Accra Hasselhoff. But his performance is disappointing.
Ransford Mensah. Good ball. Latif. Hardy against Amankwa. Good display from Amankwa. Samuel Amofa. Hatterfolk. Salim Adams. His pass wasn't good enough to locate Hamza Issa, the man who got the first goal for Hatterfolk. Karela United trying to